What's up? What's happening? What's cracking? What's up, Deshaun? What's happening, man? What's cracking? Nah, man. I'm hurt, man. I just fell again because my knee's so damn weak. I fell again, and I fell again, and I hurt my wrist. But I ain't hurt my wrist as bad as I hurt my knee. I just banged it up, and I hurt my knee again. Whew. I'm fucked up right now, man. Shit. I got like a limp leg. I got a good leg and a bad leg. I got a good leg and a bad leg. What's up, John? What's up, CMD? I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, you right. I need a knee brace. You right. I need to get this swelling down though. It's a lot going on. Some CBD ointment on. Yeah, I heard about that. That shit is like makes you high and shit. I stopped smoking weed, so I ain't fucking with that shit. That shit'll have me smoking weed again and shit. I got addictive personality, man. I got like addictive personality, man. I can't fuck with that shit, man. We'll leave that CBD shit alone. My wife, she happy now that I don't smoke weed no more. So I'm gonna just go ahead and live. You know, sometimes you just let things be, man. Sometimes you just let things be, man. You said it relieve all the swelling. You said don't get you high, just relax you. Yeah, I heard that. I'm gonna leave it alone, man. I'm gonna just fuck with the ice and the ibuprofen, man. Give me a city, man. Give me a city, man. Give me a city, man. In the city, man. Damn, I just seen a deer walking down the street. The fucking deer walking down the street. Damn, another one. Shit. They all coming from... Damn. Another deer. Shit. I'm in the city, too. That's crazy. They just eating grass on the fucking side of the thing. Oh, well. Milwaukee. Miami. It was a story from Milwaukee that I had saved from earlier, man. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. I was gonna do this on the video, but they trying to dredge up all these old shootings, man. How's the audio? Tell me how's the audio. How is the audio, everybody? How is the audio? He said, Chaz. Go to the city of that shit. That shit is Chaz got conquered, man. Salute to Sean, man. Appreciate you, bro. Salute for the donation, man. Appreciate you, man. Oh, man. My man said Chaz. Oh, Lord. Alright, good. Look, one thing that you're seeing now is that since black...
In the back. 4 years on now, he's convinced it wouldn't have happened.
Since the world is looking at the black community, and we're seeing, now that everybody's got their eyes on the black community, we're seeing that niggas don't get shot by the police like that. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Now that the whole world's looking at the black community, all eyes on the black community, ain't it crazy that niggas ain't getting shot by the police no more? I mean, anyway, like even before this, it was rare for a nigga to get killed by the police. Like unarmed, whatever you want to call it, unarmed. That shit almost never happens, considering there's 18,000 police departments. 18,000 police departments in this great nation. From fucking the great Northwest to the dirty South to the Midwest to the East Coast to New England to the Southwest. There's 18,000 police departments. Yeah, Hakeem Littleton did nothing wrong. We covered that, the one in Detroit. All he did was shoot at a police officer from point blank range. But look, since they're not finding these cases, they're going back. This is a case from 2016 they're trying to bring back up. They're trying to bring back this case from 2016 because they don't have no fresh cases. You would have thought that, okay, every day a nigga was getting shot by the police. But when you really take a step back and say, okay, black community, you got it. All eyes on the black community. And everybody just sit back and watch the black community. What do you see? You see kids getting shot, women getting shot, niggas getting shot. By niggas. And you rarely see a police officer shooting somebody. So because of that, but because of that, they're trying to bring back old cases. And this is out of Milwaukee. Check this out.
Like Milwaukee's Manuel Burnley. He was shot by Brown Deer police in 2016 after he was removed from a bus on his way home from work after arguing with the driver over a bus transfer. Unarmed, he was face down when Officer Devin Kramer shot him in the back from an inch or two away. Piece of my love.
Arguing with the bus driver over a bus transfer to the point that police had to get called. Think about that, y'all. This nigga was arguing with the bus driver over a bus transfer to the point where police were called.
It definitely could have been me. Few can relate to George Floyd like Milwaukee's Manuel Burnley. He was shot by Brown Deer police in 2016 after he was removed from a bus on his way home from work after arguing with the driver over a bus transfer. Unarmed, he was face down when Officer Devin Kramer shot him in the back from an inch or two away. A piece of my lung was removed. I had 2 broken ribs. I lost a lot of blood. Some days I get my days where it hurt. I mean, I got shot 4 years ago, so I've learned to live with it. But the protests over George Floyd brought it back to the surface for Manuel and his family. They know what their family's going through. They know. They know the exact feeling. Well, I can't say that the exact feeling because I'm still here, and he not. Everybody around the world, I'm fed up. Especially being a black man and a black man that it happened to. Hey, I'm fed up. It just needs to stop. This is the spot here in Brown Deer where Burnley was taken off the bus. They went to the ground, and moments later he was shot in the back. 4 years on now, he is convinced it wouldn't have happened if he was white.
Growing up, my mom always told me, in this world, you already got a strike against you because you're black.
Growing up, my mom always told me, in this world, you got a strike against you because you're black. Why the fuck would you tell a child that? Hit one if you heard some type of shit like that from your mama. Something along the line of that. You already got a strike against you because you're black. You gotta work twice as hard because you black. You gotta be twice as good if you want to get the job or whatever because you black. Why the fuck would you tell a child that and put a chip on that child's shoulder?
In the back. 4 years on now, he's convinced it wouldn't have happened if he was white.
Growing up, my mom always told me, in this world, you already got a strike against you because you're black. So you got to go out there and prove them wrong. And I know for a fact, if I was white, anything or any other race, I wouldn't have got shot at. I wouldn't be sitting here with a bullet in my side.
Brown Deer's insurance company in March settled with him for $1.7 million. It's an acknowledgement the shooting shouldn't have happened. How close to dying did you come that day?
I came very close to dying. I wake up every day and say thank you. Now it's been 4 years, but I've never really all the way fully recovered from it. And I've come to terms with that I never probably won't be the same manual that I was, but I'm learning to cope with it.
In Milwaukee, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
Yeah, that shit is stupid to tell kids. That's some stupid shit to tell some kids, man. That's some stupid shit to tell a kid, man. You don't tell no kid no shit like that. That's some stupid shit. Right with the like button, man. If you want to support the channel, you can support the channel via PayPal, via the Cash App. Dateline Milwaukee, man. I got another premiere coming up tonight on Ock Nation TV. So make sure y'all all subscribe to Ock Nation TV. That's another channel I have. Because I got a premiere coming up tonight after this. After this, I got a premiere coming up tonight on Ock Nation TV. So make sure you subscribed over there too. Dateline Milwaukee.
0 calories, 0 sugar, a hint of flavor.
This is day 51 of protests in Milwaukee, and today, Cathedral Square hosted a day of action supporting Black Lives Matter. There were a series of events, including a plant sale, yoga, and a march, but organizers say more businesses need to get on board the grassroots effort.
You know, we've got tons of corporations and...
What the fuck? This is Black Lives Matter? This look like a bunch of white people. It looked like a bunch of white people using this as an excuse to promote Marxism and anarchy. How many of y'all agree with that? This is Black Lives Matter Milwaukee.
This is day 51 of protests in Milwaukee, and today, Cathedral Square hosted a day of action supporting Black Lives Matter. There were a series of events, including a plant sale, yoga, and a march, but organizers say more businesses need to get on board the grassroots effort.
You know, we've got tons of corporations and tons of institutions in our communities that are saying, you know, we believe that Black Lives Matter. Okay, but then show us. Show us in your policies. Show us in your systems.
Proceeds from that event will go toward community protests being held throughout the city, as well as benefiting the nonprofit Love on Black Women.
You know what? I disagree with that, Deshaun. I think these motherfuckers did read. I think these motherfuckers did, because niggas is the ones who don't read. We the ones who don't read. You gotta remember that. White people read. White people read. Hispanic people read. Asians read. The ones who don't read is niggas. I wouldn't be surprised if they knew exactly what Black Lives Matter was really about and still supported it. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. We the ones who don't read. Give me another city, man. Give me another city, man. Portland, damn. Y'all loving Portland today, man. We did Portland earlier. Portland. Fucking piece of shit town. I hate this fucking town. This town is a cesspool. This town is a cesspool. This place is a fucking cesspool. And yeah, it's all because of George Floyd. Yeah, right, cracker. You don't give a fuck about no George Floyd. Yeah, right, crackers. We protesting 50 straight days. They protesting for George Floyd. Come on, man. Cut this shit out. Cut this shit out. 50 days these fucking crackers up in Portland been protesting for George Floyd. Oh my God. The fuck is the videos, man? This that crazy Portland, this lady a Portland City Councilwoman person. She crazy as shit. This black lady right here. They don't have no videos of her shit. I wanted to see a video of her. She's nuts. Bad shit crazy. Bad shit crazy. These people are fucking crazy, man. Look at this shit. They turned this fucking city into a fucking anarchists provoke tear gas use during Portland protests. Police tell Oregon lawmakers. These people suck. I hate these people, man. All they want to do is tear this country down. Look at this shit. This shit looks like fucking third world and shit. All they want to do is tear this country down. Tear this country apart. That's all they want to do, is tear this country down. That's all they want to do. Once they do that, then it's going to be like, then what? They don't even give a fuck about other people. Uh-oh. What do we have here? What do we have here? Homicide victim in Portland. You want to see what the homicide victim in Portland looks like? Crime Stoppers offers reward to help solve homicide of Portland teen. So this is what this girl was killed. This beautiful young lady was killed in Portland. This beautiful young lady was killed in Portland. I saw her on the gun memorial. I saw this girl on the gun memorial. That's the crazy part about it. I was on the gun memorial and I saw her. Beautiful young girl. Young ebony queen, dead. Portland police, in partnership with Crime Stoppers of Oregon, is asking for the public health to solve the homicide of an 18-year-old Shy India Harris. Shy India Harris. Who's surprised that this is what the gunshot? That this is what the murder victims look like in Portland? Somebody give me the demographics on Portland. What percentage of Portland is black? Because every time we go to Portland, this is what the murder victims look like. Shy India Harris. Murdered in the street. Had just graduated. And this ain't no majority. You said 6.1%. Blacks make up 6.1% of the Portland. This is the worst. This place is experiencing the most looting and the most rioting continuously from Black Lives Matter, allegedly. And all their homicide victims are black. And it's 6.1% black. On July 10th at 12:44 p.m., broad fucking daylight, officers were called to a shooting at the 7400 block of 84th Avenue. That's where officers found Harris dead from an apparent gunshot wound. The medical examiner conducted an autopsy and determined that Harris died of a gunshot wound and ruled the death of homicide. She was an honor roll student, straight A's. She was going to Atlantic College. She just graduated. She had Renee Harris, Harris's grandmother. She came from a good family. She has a gang of sisters and brothers that she left behind. She has two parents that loved her and did everything they could to help her through life. Dozens gathered in honor of the Park Rose High School on Wednesday, where family members say she recently graduated. She was always uplifting others, said relative Josh A. Green. She never let anyone help when she needed help. She was always strong-willed. Crime Stoppers of Oregon offers cash rewards of up to $2,500 for information. Tipsters can remain anonymous. Killed this young girl, man. Portland. Ain't that a bitch? She died. She got shot in this city, and these motherfuckers supposed to be Black Lives Matter, and they ain't said a word about it. She supposed to be why her life don't matter. Nigga just killed her in Portland. Nigga whacked her out in Portland. Shy India Harris shot in the middle of the street in Ain't that a bitch? No suspects. No one
You already know that Terry is leader for enterprise analytics, but you'd probably be surprised by how optimized we are for the cloud.
These protests are leading to mixed perspectives from Portland residents. K2's Megan Allison is live in front of the Justice Center tonight. And Megan, what are you hearing from people as we continue to see these protests?
Well, Catherine, I interviewed 15 people covering every quadrant of the city, and I asked everyone I spoke with the same question. Do they support the protests happening in downtown Portland? And if so, how long they plan to continue that support? We heard a range of responses from your neighbors as far as how they feel about this moment in time. Do you support the protests that are happening downtown right now?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a much needed thing right now.
We began in southeast Portland, then headed to the northeast part of the city. From there, we visited northwest Portland, and finally spoke to people in the southwest downtown neighborhood. Some Portlanders say they're encouraged protests aren't losing steam. Others disagree. And do you support the protests that are happening downtown right now?
Not in the current form.
Some
So the black woman don't support the protest, but the white boys support the protest. Ain't that odd? That the white boy supports the Black Lives Matter protest, but the black woman doesn't. And I agree with this sister, cause it's bullshit.
Tell me they're worried the message is getting lost as the weeks go on.
I really do think they've gotten hijacked by another group. I'm not sure they even are conscious about Black Lives Matter. So I think that the message of George Floyd's murder is being lost in all of this.
We heard from multiple people that they hope this form of expression continues.
As long as they're doing it in a safe manner and they're able to like tell exactly, the political people in control right now how we're feeling, all for it.
Those concerned for businesses we spoke with say they believe a small group of protesters is causing ongoing harm.
I believe in the businesses downtown, and it's not helping them at all, and it's getting old for I don't want to see any more businesses go out of business. If you can't have if you have to board up all the windows and that type of thing.
We reached out to businesses too. How long are you willing to support it as it continues?
Honestly, as long as it needs to go on.
A few people said they support the peaceful protests, but not all demonstrations taking place.
There's sometimes stuff afterwards that follow, like the looting and stuff afterwards that I don't really support, but the peaceful protests that go on around the Justice Center and stuff, they don't really impact us at all. And yeah, I'm all for that for sure.
We also asked people how long they're willing to support the protest, and everyone agreed with the demonstration. That's saying that as long as it takes, that's how much they agree with it.
Oh my God. Nightly News with Oxidation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. Support the channel via PayPal or via the Cash App. Yeah, they support it forever. The fuck is wrong with these people? These people suck. These people suck, man. Give me another city, man. These people suck. These people suck. Point blank period. They suck. These people suck, man. Oh my God. Miami, damn. What's wrong with this world, man? You protesting in Miami? This shit ain't got nothing to do with fucking George Floyd. Nothing. This shit ain't got nothing to do with George Floyd. This shit ain't got nothing to do with George. This shit, I don't know what the fuck this shit is about. Protester okay after being hit by SUV in pro-Trump caravan. I'm surprised they even put this on the news. A Trump supporter got ran over. I'm surprised they didn't say he deserved it. Jesus Christ. Shit won't load. George, trust me, George Floyd didn't know who Pink Floyd was. Just trust me. George Floyd ain't never heard of Pink Floyd. George Floyd was a nigga. Pink Floyd, the fuck is that? Fuck is a Pink Floyd? Oh my God. Come on, man. Play, motherfucker. Oh, the GoFundMe is still up? The George Floyd GoFundMe is still up? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I thought that shit was over with. Oh my God, I guess that video's not getting played. COVID. They got a fucking curfew down. Miami just gone to shit, man. Miami is gone to shit. What's wrong with these fucking videos, man? Miami is going to shit. They about to have a curfew. Broward County mandates a curfew and other restrictions amid worsening virus outbreak. You fucking kidding me? They putting these people on a curfew for this fake ass bullshit. This is going too far. I would protest for that.
We begin with a look at the number of new COVID-19 cases in our community. The Florida Department of Health is reporting nearly 11,000 new cases today.
With a good chunk of those cases coming from South Florida.
And just a couple of hours ago, South Beach announced a new curfew. The measure is set to go into effect tomorrow night in the entertainment district and closes the street to traffic from 8 p.m. until 6 a.m.
Meanwhile, Broward County officials are also calling for a curfew starting tonight at 11 o'clock p.m. until 5 in the morning. That's just one of several new measures in Broward. Good evening once again. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jawan Strader.
And I'm Jackie Nesbro. We want to check in now with Ari Odzer. He's live in Fort Lauderdale with what you need to know if you live in Broward County. Ari.
Well, Jackie, Broward County Administrator Bertha Henry said she just had no choice. She had to take some action because of what you just talked about, those rising infection rates and the rising positivity rates in Broward, up over 16% now. So the county did announce today a new curfew starting tonight at 11, from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. The county is cracking down on house parties as well. You can't have more than 10 people at a gathering on your property, or you could face criminal charges. And if you're going to the gym, you got to wear one of these, a mask, at all times. With the county's intensive care units either at or above capacity, Broward Mayor Dale Holness said the county had no choice but to issue stiffer rules.
That in civilized society, we have rules that we're governed by to protect each of us. And this is what this is doing. We're in unprecedented times.
I'm subject to arrest because why?
Holness ignored an anti-restrictions protester who tried to crash the news conference. The mayor said by taking measures now, the county is trying to avoid another shutdown.
We can never tell if this is going to be enough. But what we're doing is taking the steps that we believe are prudent in order to stop the spread of the virus.
Fighting COVID by fighting crime? The sheriff says yes, and here's an example of the issue. Sunday night, 4 people were shot as a house party was breaking up. 24-year-old Lunid Denise was among 2 who died. Since
I saw her on the gun memorial too. God damn, they just killing motherfuckers. Black women always getting killed. Black women always getting killed, and they the first one to cape for these niggas. Black women always getting shot. God damn. Whenever it's a party or a club or something, a black woman always gets killed.
the pandemic started,
We believe are prudent.
Fighting crime? The sheriff says yes, and here's an example of the issue. Sunday night, 4 people were shot as a house party was breaking up. 24-year-old Lunid Denise was among 2 who died. Since the pandemic started, BSO has received 1,100 calls complaining about house parties.
A lot of mass gatherings, a lot of people at events, and we've seen the connectivity to where at these events or at the end of them, shootings are occurring, fights are occurring, even homicides.
That's why the sheriff says his agency is starting a crackdown on house parties and rolling car shows. And in the process,
hopefully slowing down the spread of COVID-19.
You can't disconnect the two. If we're cutting down on these large gatherings, which is producing crime, shootings, homicide, etc., then we're taking the people off the streets and putting them into compliance with what the CDC is recommending. So they're both, connected to each other.
All of us have a responsibility to stop the spread.
Black mayor, black sheriff. Black mayor, black sheriff. And I bet all they talk about down there is racism. I bet all they talk about down there is lack of opportunity. Systematic, institutional this. Black mayor, black sheriff.
Of this deadly virus.
And among the other restrictions announced today in Broward County, you can't order food and eat it at a bar. You got to eat your food at a table. Now, regarding that curfew, it's going to last until August 1st. The county is hoping it won't have to issue any other restrictions, but that depends on all of us, the community, doing our part to keep this virus in check. We're live in Fort Lauderdale at County Hall. Ari Odzer, NBC 6 News.
Unfucking believable. They put these people in a curfew. They put these people in the fucking curfew. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Put these people under curfew. Unfucking believable. Give me another city, man. Give me another city, man. Give me another city. Norfolk, man. God damn. God damn. One man dead and a woman hurt after a domestic incident in Virginia Beach home. God damn it. A 20-year-old dies following overnight shooting in Mission Street in Norfolk. There's death all over the fucking place, man. Whenever you go to 20-year-old, you can't even go to Norfolk to get away from niggas. If you in Norfolk, you might as well be in Chicago.
Right now, getting the care you...
That's the thing about niggas. When niggas come to a city, they turn whatever section they're in whatever part of the city where they're majority at, they turn that shit into Baltimore or Chicago or St. Louis. It's no different.
Caring for patients wherever they are for the health of America.
Well, Jeff, thanks. And this just into the wavy newsroom. Police are trying to figure out who shot and killed a 20-year-old man overnight in Norfolk. Officers responded to Mission Street around 3:15 this morning. That's off of Virginia Beach Boulevard near Church Street. They found 20-year-old Kenneth Davis with a gunshot wound. Paramedics took him to the hospital where he later died. Police haven't released any suspect information.
Life is unpredictable, just like...
And they're protesting in Norfolk. Of course they're protesting. Not for the black people that got killed, but for the nigga who got killed in Minneapolis. Niggas in Norfolk are protesting for the black dude that got killed in Indianapolis 2 months ago.
It's only human to find inspiration in...
You can't make this shit up. Every city you go to is fresh black bodies every day. And they're still protesting for the Minneapolis dude from 2 months ago.
Alternative source of power.
Demonstrators and police at the ocean front rose last night, resulting in protesters being arrested. Things started peacefully as a group marched from Rudy Inlet to 31st Street, demanding...
Don't they always start peacefully? I'm tired of that. If I hear peaceful protest one more fucking time, I swear to God. Smash though.
Things started peacefully as a group marched from Rudy Inlet to 31st Street, demanding racial equality as part of the Black Lives Matter movement, but that's when things escalated. We spoke with the organizer of the protest about what happened.
Virginia Beach Police Department does not like protesters. We've learned that every time we come down here is a problem. We literally there was no looting, there was no rioting, and they still arrested some people, gave tickets out for no reason.
Now, Virginia Beach police tell us 5 were arrested, 3 summonses were handed out. No word on exactly what the protesters are being charged with.
So now the protesters are dindus. Yeah, it is just like unarmed. It's like unarmed. Unarmed, but you're kicking my ass and reaching for my gun. He was unarmed though. You know, he beat the shit out of the cop. Right. Yeah, all you motherfuckers got arms. Motherfuckers, yeah, niggas know how to use that shit too. Niggas know how to use their arms, especially against police. Niggas be fucking police up. I think somebody said Houston. They do Houston, man. Houston, man. Yeah, everybody, I got a premiere coming up. A premiere on my on Ock Nation TV tonight. I got a premiere coming up after this on Ock Nation TV. So make sure you go over there and watch that. I'm dropping an explosive video tonight. COVID. 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 This shit is crazy, man.
Great day on the lake. It is. Lunch is cooking. I saved a bunch of money on my boat insurance with Geico. Fellas, can it get any better than this? Whoa. My old hairstyle grew back. So did mine. What? I was an 80s kid. It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
From KTRK is for you, Mayor. Said, Mayor, we see that of the 2 restaurants on your accountability wall, one had its license suspended by TABC and one still open. Is that frustrating for you? Do you think Flava should close or scale back?
Well, certainly if they are not operating in compliance with the TABC rules, and I think in both cases, if you are a club or a bar and you receive 51% of your proceeds, revenues from alcohol sales, you're supposed to be.
So the mayor of Houston is a Negro. The mayor of Houston is a Negro. Every goddamn city. Is there a city where the mayor isn't black? God damn. Can we find a white mayor anywhere? Where have all the white mayors gone? I'm rooting for the white mayors, man. Where y'all at, man? White mayors, it's like you more likely to see a white boy dropping 30 points a game in the NBA than you is to find a white mayor. You more likely to find a white fucking wide receiver and shit, or a white cornerback. You more likely to find a white cornerback than to find a fucking white mayor. God damn. Where are the white mayors at? Every fucking city got a Negro mayor. Let's see what's going on in Chicago. Let's do a Chicago update before we get out of here, man. Let's do a Chicago update, man. Let's do Chicago, man. Let's see what's going on in Chicago, man. Nightly news at Rock Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. Support the channel via PayPal or via Cash App. Who feels sorry for this man that got murdered? This 21-year-old man got shot in Milwaukee. Who feels sorry for him? Hit 1 if you feel sorry for this 21-year-old man that got shot in Chicago. Or not the 21-year-old man, but this man. The man who shot him was 21. But this guy. Hit 1 if you feel sorry for this guy. This white guy. This white guy that got shot. Yeah, he was shot by niggas. But the thing about me is, like, this guy was probably fucking protesting and shit. And running around fucking protesting and whining about racism and inequality and shit.
Charges have been filed in last month's shooting death of a DePaul University student. Gary Tinder was walking home from work when he was shot in West Rogers Park, and police have identified 21-year-old Gerard Jean as the gunman.
Give me a race on Gerard Jean. Gerard. Give me a race on Gerard Jean. The guy who shot that white boy, presumably, most likely for fucking no reason. Most likely shot that white boy for no fucking reason at all. Over $10 maybe. Most likely shot that guy. Most likely shot that fucking white boy over $10. Or even the white boy was in the wrong place at the wrong time and got hit with gunfire. Salute, Krillin. We did Portland. You watch the replay, Krillin. Watch the replay, Krillin.
Artists and volunteers were busy today painting a new Black Lives Matter mural on Chicago's South Side. They painted the street at 70th and Jeffrey using red, blue, and other colors, all designed to attract attention to their message.
What's wrong with these people? The cognitive dissonance, the cognitive nigger-sense. That ain't even dissonance. That's cognitive, nignative dissonance. Nignative dissonance. These niggas got the nerve to paint Black Lives Matter. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I got a premiere coming up. Make sure everybody go over to Ock Nation TV. I'm gonna be dropping a premiere at about 1:30. Ock Nation TV. I got a premiere coming up at 1:30 on Ock Nation TV. So everybody go over there, and I see you guys over there. Salute, everybody. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. If you want to see about Portland, just watch the replay. Watch the replay of this live stream.